That one. It's the yeah. That's what does it. I don't know why I didn't bother to log in while that countdown was going. I really should have.
Yeah, it's a great question, friend.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna let me in. Nope. Alright. First things first. We kill Titan. Then, you show me what Valentine's is about.
Okay.
And then, we get a new mount. We have a full quest today. And I need to wake up early tomorrow. So let's get her done. Where am I that it's showing me this image? I don't know. Am I in Limsa? I guess I am in Limsa. I don't know the last time if I've ever logged in Limsa. Alright. Are you still at the Valentine's Day event?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I will go to the place I'm supposed to go. Where is this? Wineport, unattuned. How do I appear in Wineport then?
You have to travel there. So, go to Limsa. Go to Limsa. Stay in Limsa for now.
I'm at the Sea Resort, where we logged out.
You're in Costa del Sol.
Yes.
Let me invite you to my party real quick, okay? Okay. You never attuned to the one in Aleport?
I guess not.
Okay. Let me plan a route right quick, see what's gonna be the fastest for you. So you are at Costa, and you need to get Aleport.
Hello, Runosuke.
Oh.
Hello. Is that the emote you wanted?
Yep.
Cool.
Ride my teleport.
I have.
Oh shit!
I have
Sorry.
ridden you. What?
It was. Don't say it like that.
What's up? Why are
We
why?
need to be at Costa del Sol. You said Wineport, and in my head I heard Aleport. There's too many alcoholic ports.
Well, you see, when it's a nation run by a bunch of pirates.
That's fair.
Also, I think that
That's
was
fair.
probably the most naked people I've seen in a single area.
Valentine's Day events on.
Valentine's Day, of course. So I'm gonna avoid Limsa if I can.
They weren't naked. They were just in swimsuits.
By the way, pants check.
I have a skirt with leggings,
That's okay. That's close enough, I guess.
and they're not like the skin tight leggings. Like they're thick, warm leggings.
Great
They're
weather
the
to
kind of
wear
leggings
them.
that you wear in winter.
Yeah, I was about to say you do look quite Winterfest. I didn't actually check my own character to see if I can upgrade.
You
my
haven't
gear.
looked at her that closely. The entire like middle of her top is just open.
That is true.
Like that's just the soldier's uniform. That is a uniform in this setting.
I see.
Take this ferry, skipper.
But it's a whole 40 cents.
My God.
I gotta tip him?
I can't even use a. Oh, wrong one. I can't even use a full 2 quarters. I've got to have dimes.
You know, I swear we were here last time and that girl that just teleported away was already here. Was still here.
Possible.
From the last time we were here.
There is a character that hangs around Limsa Their name is not viewing cutscene, but I read it as that for a long time. And they just AFK on a certain post in Limsa for weeks at a time.
Damn. Yeah, we weren't over here last time. We didn't bother coming this way.
Attune to the Firkin Aetheryte.
Atonin. You also had to as well.
I did. So...
What?
Do you see this lady?
Yes.
This is a blue quest.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
So it's not going to ruin anything. It's going to unlock treasure hunting. Treasure hunting is not a good mechanic. It's able to make you a lot of money. But is it fun? No.
Okay. Massive, I hate to tell you this, but I haven't done any blue quests. In fact, I still have my feisty little chocobo. I haven't finished it.
Oh my god. So this is Shamani Lamani.
Oh, not the winged woman. Oh, hi.
Not the winged woman. This guy used to be a part of the Heroes.
Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, Eureka Blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol! And there's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Ah, yes, Master Gag would not settle for anything less than the best. Doofenshmirtz and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast. Hence his decision to rely on adventure. But perhaps you... Huh? I couldn't read the name, so it just went to the first one that came to mind.
Gagaruju?
Wouldn't.
Okay.
But perhaps you're confused. The display of dedication was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Please. There is a god trying to kill people. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. That wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my work as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Skate must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is most sufficient quality of this occasion.
And then Ram got run over by a motorcycle.
I did, and she did the fucking, Akira freaking slide. I hate it. Anyway. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bagel, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Must we? And then we walk over here and we talk to a person. Did you know you're playing an MMO?
Man, you are thinking too hard on it. Like, you're looking for it. That's your problem.
What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should made to drink every drop of his polluted swill.
Don't pay too close attention to this man's Hitler mustache.
What is it? I'm in the middle of it. I was really, really tempted to change him German. Anyway. I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. Oh, that neophyte Vinter bid you speak with me, huh? Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you goboo urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Oh, we have to go back and speak with Shami Lamani?
Shamani Lamani, yeah. Don't you love Lalafell names? Shamani Lamani.
It reminds me of a Githyanki I once met, Tomi Salomi. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to this person now. I take it
I'm a
he's...
Daniels.
Huh?
I'm a Daniels.
I take it he said no? Really, in those words? Well, I can't say I'm not surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill, and the wine baron of Limsa Laminza is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not have been a problem. Alas, the quality of our products has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vignerons? The Vignerons of Wineport, that's probably an actual word, I just don't know.
It is.
Vignerons...
I don't know how to say it either.
The Vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a I can't say this word. Grape. A grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Why couldn't I say grape? Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. What the fuck is a Bacchus? I don't know.
It's almost like it's a reference to a god that doesn't exist in this.
Yeah. It's I don't know. There was some guy in a toga once. What? Why? Togas are so... Yeah, no, anyway.
They're real Garlean, I know.
Yeah. This includes the most aromatic, most complex, and most flavorful of all wines. I, the legendary Bacchus wines, were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience in that moment. I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. They are going to kill a population!
You were having the exact same reaction that I did.
I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But, as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. Can you imagine a god causing massive amounts of problems to the people? The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bergliet to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vignerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. And then they won't have it, and we'll have to speak with somebody else, and then they won't have it, and then we'll have to speak with somebody else, and then we'll go back to that guy.
It's more ridiculous than that.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, Mir.
I'm in the wrong place.
Where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going. Help, I don't know where I'm going. Doo-doo! Do-do-do-do-do!
Throws that so hard.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had a chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late.
Oh.
Bacchus wine? Bah! Don't remind me. I used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamned house. And now that we've spoken with them and they don't have the information, see, we come back to the person we were talking to. Or did you know we're playing an MMO?
Shush. I warned you about this section of the game.
I know. I need to make the jokes.
I know you do.
No luck, huh? Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due to the part of my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a Vinter. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogaja— Hey, you know how they fought Titan? Tell us how they fought Titan! Shakes the Lalafell. Shakes the blind Lalafell.
You were there! Tell me what you did!
I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much more I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. Here, you want a high potion? Here, we have a high potion of strength, dex, vitality, intelligence, and mind. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I couldn't bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would ask of you. There is no time! 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across a vineyard of vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I'd be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ritzskilt can help you find him. What the fuck are these names?
He's a Highlander. They have weird names.
Get me out of here. I don't want to get run over by that motorcycle again.
Again.
Hi.
Hey, so we're gonna have to take this thing off-road.
Oh. I mean, that's fine. You remembered to get off-road tires, right?
Tires?
Oh, fuck, you're right. No, we're fine. Yeah, go for it. Hey,
oh, hey, look, there's a fate up ahead.
Huh?
There's a fate up ahead.
Is that what that man running is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to reinforce some people for a fate.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we're high enough level they shouldn't even bother us.
Cool.
You look to your right, there's a raptor there. It may sound like it's a dinosaur. It's actually a type of very lesser dragon.
I see. That's a pretty waterfall. Can we ignore the Gabu? Why did you just stop?
You to the wrong place.
Are you...
Taking you to the wrong place.
You're lost. I see. I actually need to be right back.
Right.
I'm muting my mic, but not yours. Have fun.
Oh no, I have to entertain alone. Oh, you're getting attacked by curls. Yeah. Don't get paralyzed, I guess. Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's me. It's Mastiff. It's kind of funny that my character's a cat girl, but I'm a dog. I would have made a dog person if they were dogs. Would you believe they don't let you play as dog people in this game? There are 2 types of cat people that are playable in this game. There's a type of bunny people that is playable. There's a type of bunny people that are a beast folk race. There is one type of dog people that are beast folk, but they're not only are they not playable, their whole thing is that they're incredibly obedient, constantly selling themselves into slavery. This dog slander must stop.
I return.
This dog slander must stop.
Why is there dog slander? Who's slandering dogs?
Don't worry about it. You'll see it in the VOD later.
Cool. I look forward to it. So hello, Rick Skult.
Oh yeah, not a Highlander. It's a Rohirrim.
The rest? Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure as hell don't want. Wait, what? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. When a man's got a.
I've been in the bottles.
Huh?
Clearly, I've been in the bottle.
Apparently. When a man's got a face with scores like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you ever mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the severed. I keep not reading the last word before clicking. Good. Pillin.
Bill.
Bill.
I'm just lighting a candle real quick.
Can you light one back here too? These bags full of chocobo dung really do need to be emptied.
Oh, you see, as soon as we get moving, we'll leave a trail of it, and you won't smell it at all. We'll leave a trail of the aroma.
Stench, of aroma.
It's really good that we can squeeze the carriage through there.
Yeah, no,
really
it's convenient.
the top.
I'm glad that these balloons are so flimsy that they can kind of like mold into whatever, like, you know,
They're
shape.
so flimsy, but they're so durable that they never tear.
They never tear or pop, which is a good thing too, because this thing would be worthless if these balloons ever popped.
Especially considering what's in those balloons.
What's in the balloons?
It's a resource called ceruleum. It's highly explosive and lighter than air.
Has this world not experienced the Hindenburg?
Nope.
Oh,
No, it hasn't.
I see.
No, instead they've experienced countless apocalypses.
Is that why each one is a Final Fantasy? It's somebody's.
No.
It's somebody's
No, some of
apocalypse.
them are in the same setting, but even in this game, there's a number of astral and umbral calamities. Each calamity is an apocalypse.
Hello, man. What? What do you want? Hello. Have wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Ugh! Man, do you need healing? See, you're very much in luck. I'm a conjurer, you see.
I know Esuna. Did you know that can cure mental illness? According to the Scholar Quest line, Esuna can cure mental illness.
Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges? Midges?
Midges.
Midges. Very, very
Midges are flops.
dangerous name. The buzzing. It keeps me awake. I'm not. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away.
Make the bitches go away.
I didn't say that.
It was close.
That's
you
why
said, it's a dangerous
It's a
word.
dangerous name. Why can't I target them? Oh, because I'm aiming at the flies. And the flies don't actually have a hitbox.
Like not.
Huh?
Do they not?
No. You have to aim at the shadow underneath them.
I just pressed tab to target.
That doesn't work until they've interacted with you first.
No, tab targets creatures that are in front of you, whether they're engaged or not.
Then I'm never close enough to them.
That's possible.
Because that doesn't do that for me.
The tab key doesn't just target things that are around you.
No, hold on. No, it does. Never
You
mind.
must have messed up that key binding at some
I
point.
guess I must have, because it's fixed now. I swear I've pressed tab before, and it wouldn't let me lock on until after they had initiated combat with me. Like after they had attacked me, or I had attacked them.
One more midge swarm.
I love that we're walking through swamp water right now. It's great on
Yeah.
my untreated leather boots.
Why are you wearing untreated leather boots? That can't be comfortable.
It isn't, but it's incredibly filled with magic.
Why is it so filled with magic?
Man, I don't write the rules.
It's like the song from Ghostbusters. Do you believe in magic? I'll stop now.
Man, I sure do love dealing less than 1/10 of their damage per hit.
You are the most healer of healers.
And
You are
nobody
so-
needs healing during the main story quest.
Yeah, it's meant to be very soloable.
But as a healer, it's the slowest thing of all time.
It can be.
Not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me. Even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance. You know, leaving did not stifle that sneeze.
Sorry.
That was a joke. You ran out the door and sneezed, and it was still very loud, so it was very funny. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... No one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. Not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I want to go home. Did you taste the wine?
Did you taste the wine?
I wish to thank...
So that's what the Garleans do. They're kind of like Rome.
Yeah.
They conquer new lands and then conscript all the people there to make them fight for them.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Helen.
I wish to... I'm not done!
Oh, my bad.
I wish to thank Salami for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap of nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Salami for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. So there's this really cool thing called the Ethernet, and if you're attuned to one back at your hometown, I'm sure you could get there.
You dork. I'm sure you could get there. It does cost quite a bit of money, but you've got that, right? You hermit out in the middle of the woods?
I mean, it only costs a couple hundred gil. I mean, that's not that hard to obtain. I mean, you have handed me about 5,000 of it.
To get across the sea for one of the expansions costs 1,000.
Yeah, and?
Oh, are we saying that it's actually not that expensive now?
It isn't. I just don't want to spend any.
Oh, I see. It isn't expensive. I'm just cheap as shit.
Yes. You're catching on, Helen. I wasn't actually in. Apologies. The fuck? Come on! I keep misclicking. There we go. Palehead. Ah! Frog! 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 Must go faster! Must go faster!
Frog. Hey, that's a curl. Do you know what curls do?
Don't you have one of those?
Those long whisker whips?
Yeah, they paralyze, right? We've talked about this a lot before. They seem to be one of your favorite
they zap
creatures.
you so hard that they can actually stop your heart.
Yeah.
They only paralyze people who are incredibly physically and emotionally strong. Like, someone has to have the will and physicality to resist.
You see,
and then they're paralyzed.
Paradise, you talk about these creatures a lot. It's almost like you share something in common with them.
Hang on. Once we get here, I'm gonna have to make a joke.
That doesn't work. I can't split up a short.
I mean, you're not wrong. Listen. It's almost like I have something in common with them. Like I feel a certain kinship with them. It's almost like one would let me ride them if I just, like, petted them right underneath the chin.
Jesus, this lullaby.
The hat on that Lalafell.
Yeah, no. That Lalafell's got some style. It's been some time.
That's hard gear.
It's been some time, Ram. What news do you have of Drest? Well, he's quite depressed. Going a little bit insane. Yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We're not so different, Drest and I. Two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he's been alone in his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Ram. So about the dying people back at Limsa. By the gods! Ram, listen! I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest palm wine! What have you discovered, Salami?
Stop calling him Salami!
I will stop calling him Salami when this blind has earned my respect. That was too far.
Did you just say that?
I did, and I apologize. That was too far, and that was wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna move past that. I let the joke go too far. You seal each coconut shell with a leaf which has very distinct shape and unusual color. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these leaves are of Bacchus grapevine. Why did I say that? That was intrusive thoughts winning.
You let the intrusive thoughts win.
I did. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, especially while I'm live.
It's gonna be on the VOD.
That's on the VOD. I'm not getting rid of it. I don't care.
You do care.
I do care. But, you know.
Anyways,
if people care enough to cancel me, they care too much about a random person on the internet. Do you know
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah. I hate that you say that. Now I'm looking at this Lalafell and I see that man. It's the right kind of glasses. Anyway, do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. Oh, do you know where Drest found these leaves? Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. This is of the most importance. Lives are at stake.
Oh man, the way that this quest line was described to me, okay?
Yeah.
The way that this quest line was described to me was, this quest line would be good as a side quest. That
Yeah.
the stories being told about these people are interesting, but in the context
Or-
that it's put into in the main story quest, it makes no fucking sense.
Or, hear me out, literally just before this quest was a quest that was supposed to be our vacation. Like, it was a quest that was supposed to be us just kind of doing whatever and talking to a few people. Swap around the importance of the quests, because that quest was far more important, having people dying.
Yeah.
That-
Oh man, it's wild. The kobolds are sacrificing people to summon a god to attack a population center. But before we'll tell you how to defeat it, we'll make you do a test in which we make you go do 3 or 4 hours of gameplay. Being condescended by my friends while you gather ingredients for my boss's feast. For my 1%er boss's feast.
Oh, yeah, it's almost worse than that. Hold on, we'll talk about it back on the Chocobo. Oh, hello again. What is it? Hey, this leaf, where'd you get it? It's a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. I didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh Gabu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some Gabus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Right, so, like, let me rewrite this whole, like, last 2 quest lines. So, we have what was the quest line before this? It was the Spriggans, right? The Glacial Greens, the living Glacials.
That's been a while ago.
What was the one before this one? It was the woman.
Look at the completion.
It was the woman in the manor, right? That was the one before this.
Yeah, it was Hulk Manor.
Yeah,
it was,
that was our vacation quest.
We were hunting down Asians.
What was the one before that?
Jeez, man, you're making me really look through this. Before that, we were still trying to hunt down the Asians. And we went to Little Alamigo to the refugees, where the Asians had taught them how to summon.
So they tell us that, you know, we need to make bonds with Little Alamigo. You know who had a good relation with Little Alamigo? The heroes and their you know, companions. And we happen to know where their general is. Go talk to him and hear of his stories, which happens to include them defeating Titan. You know, and that be the vacation quest. And then we come back. God, the fact that it happened, like, because this is supposed to be a Limsa quest line, the fact that it happened in... But I mean, just put the mana in Limsa instead of Gridania.
This isn't a Limsa quest line. We are completely done with the Limsa quest line.
No, we're not. We go back and we talk to Ishtola once we're done with all of this. She's sitting on her ass somewhere doing nothing.
Oh, no.
This is still the Limsa quest line. Right? So instead of this for the Limsa quest line, put the manor somewhere in Limsa or anywhere in Limsa and have that quest line where people are dying actively take precedence over Titan.
On the bright side, Y'shtola is about to be very important to this quest line.
Oh, I'm so glad. Because I'm being honest, I really hate her at this point. What's up?
We literally could not do this without Y'shtola.
Yeah, that's great. I'm so glad. Is it for reasons that are good for her character, or is it just because she is?
It's because of where she learned magic.
I don't like that.
Like, she learned magic basically, she is one of the foremost magical scholars in the world.
I will hold judgment.
She learned from
But-
the greatest magical scholar in the world.
What did Drist have to say, Ram? Tell me everything. I've lost where my voice was. It was high-pitched and nasally, wasn't it?
Yeah. You made him sound a little bit like a dork, I think, because you saw that he had glasses.
The fact that he's blind probably doesn't help with any of that. No, I tried to put on a child's voice because Lalafell. Aha! I was right! This smell, this texture, I hold my hands as Bacchus grapevine cutting! Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that common adventurer and a novice vintner could...
Fuck me in the ass!
12 as my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? On the back of a fucking Gabu. What?
Yeah.
You would offer this to me? But why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Baglet. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you
You're a
cared.
dick, but you're a dick, but you're a skilled dick with a lot of money.
I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I'll not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Deorza will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine.
Even though our vineyards are very limited by the scale.
Sir, you'd need... Wait. The shape of this bottle. The scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... a 1547 Bacchus! It's impossible! This vintage hasn't been seen in years before the calamity! It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He's made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Galju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Ram. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to...
Master Gollum Shoe!
Nope. But do not permit me your delay any longer. Pray, deliver the wine to Captain Waistcoat. Huh? Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection.
Assuming I don't die before then.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be honest, you're probably gonna die before then, especially since Titan is about to be unleashed. Titan's about to be unleashed?! Why didn't you say so sooner?!
I did. I did. I'm like that guy that zooms past you just to stop beside you at
Yep.
the stoplight.
Hi, Waistgate. By the way, I've just heard from Ishtola. The entirety of Limsa Laminza has been wiped out. Here's your fucking wine.
Here's your fucking wine.
Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So, what of the wine I asked you to bring? Shoves it into his chest. What the?
Take it.
7 hells of 1547 Bacchus! Even I know how rare this is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Ram. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin? She's growing impatient? She's growing impatient. She is growing impatient.
Come talk to her, Ram.
So, Ishtola, I'm gonna hold him down and you're gonna blast him in the chest with magic, right? We're gonna kill him.
You're going to get to see the purpose behind this entire thing, and you're gonna hate
Why
it.
is this picture full of people in swimsuits?
The picture is full of exotic dancers.
You have the look of a man who has been to the seventh hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals of a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of the Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief?
Yeah.
I can only applaud your stoicism. Steams from the horns. Yeah. Had I been asked to endure such
Indignity?
ignominy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's pulling out the worst. She's pulling out the fucking thesaurus. She's looking for similes. I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace.
I believe the word you were looking for was synonym.
What did I say?
You said simile.
Oh, okay. Lady Ashtola! Sir Hertz! Hi. Oh, I have to click. We're just gonna stand here if I don't.
He leapt into groveling position.
Sure did. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss.
Hey, look, it's all the people that have been condescending us for the last 4 hours.
You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadths of Eorza for a banquet, did you?
Yes.
Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Ram has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap it would be so good as to enlighten him? Aye, aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our... Oh, sorry, that's still him. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be God-slayers by his own criteria. Even if one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause.
But we're not going to fight with you. We're just going to teach.
The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Okay, so what challenge do you have for me to prove that I am worthy?
Oh, you've done the challenge.
What do you mean I've done the challenge? At what point was there a challenge? Where...
Everything we've done was their challenge.
You have done nothing but waste my time. All of this was menial. The most time that got spent was traveling from person to person. And from location to location.
You sent me all over this fucking continent.
Yeah.
You sent me to the very edge of Thanalan.
Yeah.
You sent me all over Lanasia.
Like,
you
literally,
sent me to fucking Gridania.
And there was not a single monster that I had to face that was more difficult than the woman in a tower that I fought as part of my day off. You've tested me? Pulls out the staff. You've tested me. Like Y'shtola just starts holding me back. No.
There is no monster that you sent against me that could stand against this cat girl for more than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So go on, Y'shtola's line.
Which is why the 5 of you what? Deigned to test Ram with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that could cost him his life.
You sent us against a giant turtle!
That literally she killed in 2 hits. I watched the health bar get cut in half. The what? What is this health bar? Oh no, these guys were amateurs.
No, Ram, we have the Echo.
Oh, fucking right. His skill, I forget how I did that. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with the precision of an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Ram, however, is a kind and generous soul. Yes, forget about the thing I called you to your face. Anyway. I'm certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side.
Like this cat girl who is lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wily Uplander is talented plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. Rockman, we're fighting Mega Man.
Do 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 do. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Ram Hertz, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorza!
They literally teach you fucking nothing. They were just checking to see whether they wanted to send you against him.
With the formalities out of the way,
to learn his weaknesses.
Let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers. Pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Ram Hertz, Titan's Bane!
We haven't actually killed it yet.
Fucking points to the lethal cat girl standing next to me.
Oh, man.
Also, I bet this
Huh?
Go
ahead.
I bet this cutscene looks real great during the day.
I think it actually counts as, like, it sets the cutscene at night, I think.
Okay. Well, there was no cutscene at all. Oh, there are the dancers down there. Anyway, what's up?
It just had, like, Y'shtola blink, giving us this slow blink.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Y'shtola, stop making bedroom eyes at me, please.
So we must
Come
speak
to the bronze-skinned beauty, my ace friend.
Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Where do I have to speak to next? Who?
No. Now you have to come eat the food that you've spent all this time gathering.
Are you You know what? Hold on. I realize I'm slowing it down, but if I have to, I have to. Let me talk to these people. Seeing everyone again like this brings back such fond memories. As he says, staring at nothing but the dancers. Wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming.
I need to, like, track his gaze. Where is his gaze?
Absolutely staring at these dancers.
No, He is specifically staring at this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me actually talk to these fuckers.
What?
These
He's
ones.
specifically staring at the one with the biggest boobs.
It's been too long since I... What the fuck accent did you just give me? It's been...
The dark of the night, they will not find.
It's been too long since I last set foot outside the Forgotten Springs, passing the time with old friends and old wine. Aye, today is a good day indeed. Please conduct yourself with dignity whilst visiting Costa del Sol. If you behave inappropriately toward other guests, I may be forced to carry out punitive action. Ishtola, what the fuck are we doing here? I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you've accomplished. Fucking...
Come speak to Brave Fox.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you speak with Brave Fox for me?
Yeah, sure. Oh, tasty fresh treats are plentiful in belly of Brave Fox.
Well,
Talk to Salami.
Salami, are you going to try the wine? It feels wonderful to be with others again. I wish this day would never end. I guess not. Alright. Food. I love low poly.
You didn't see what the grapes used to look like. I need to look up, like, Final Fantasy XIV grapes. They used to be hilarious.
Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration! I'm sitting here. Sir? Sir?
No, all the food that was in front of you is gone. You ate it all.
I know, but somebody just ran by here trying to narrate my life, but I'm like, that was honestly less impressive than the stuff I've been eating in Gridania. I'm a hero there, you know.
There is literally a fan theory that states that meal is what, like, sets the Warrior of Light on the path to be as great as they end up being. That without that meal and the divine revelation of it, they would have never risen to the heights that they did.
Alright, now we talk to them
I'm
again.
gonna speak to all these guys again.
Cool. Do they say the same fucking lines?
Nope.
When you face the Lord of the Crags, think not of Limsala Minza, Eorza, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women at your side, especially the cat girl. That one is lethal. Fight for them, and Fight for them, and she will annihilate everything else for you. Remember, no victory was achieved alone, or without your cat girl.
You're a healer. Think of the people around you, and let her kill everything. Oh, godly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Why not? Why aren't you helping?
They're retired.
Stop staring at the cat girls.
Why? It's his only time to do so. He's not allowed to do so as part of the silver... The what? What are we again? Dual serpents?
He's a wood whaler. He's a cop.
Oh, okay.
He's not a soldier, he's a cop.
I see. Ah, Ram, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Lanadel sends his regards.
And if you remember, the person that was hanging out with Landonel back in...
Yeah, cat girl.
The crowd was a cat girl.
Yes, I'm aware.
He just has a thing for Mikote.
I guess. You know, can't blame him. You are a veteran of countless battles, Ram. But this is but one more. Trust in your experience, and you will prevail.
All that they're telling you is We can't teach you anything you don't already know. Go get him, champ.
You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you. I think. Hey, Ashtola, I think I figured out how to beat Titan. Really? How? We're gonna hit him really, really hard.
And I have a cat girl who's really good at stabbing things.
Yeah. You want to come along? If you do, we'll have 2 cat girls. Who are also very likely good at stabbing things. I'm just kind of...
She does the same thing that you do, Ram, but better.
You're kind to indulge them, Ram. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begun. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Did you know you're playing an MMO? Listen, I need more shorts, and I need each one to have another exclamation point at the end of the name.
Did you know that you're playing an MMO?
Did you know that you're playing an MMO? You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosia. There you will meet Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations I mark, and they aren't close to each other. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Are there risks?
There are risks.
Okay.
The risk is that the way that you get there could kill you. And I don't mean the way that you get there brings you through, like, dangerous enemies that could kill you. No, the method of getting there could kill you.
Where are we going?
Well, I don't need to be here. I need to be here.
Bye.
Hey, you know how we've been going back and forth to this, like, resort?
Yeah.
We're about to go to a resort.
Cool.
We're going from one resort to another
Bye,
resort.
Salami!
Hey, you remember how we're partially fighting the Garlean Empire this whole time?
Yeah.
There they are.
Oh.
That's one of their many... That's one of their, like, 3 or 4 forts on this continent.
I see.
There they are.
There they are, right next to this wine vineyard that we've been sitting at this whole time.
Yep.
Mm.
That's actually where you go for one of the raids.
Ah, I see.
Which we will be doing soon enough.
Hmm. Do 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 do.
9-inch snails.
9-inch nails.
Snails.
Snails?
Snails.
Snails.
9-inch snails.
I love that band. Is it a band?
That's a big crustacean ahead.
Boss music started playing. We're good.
It was just because we were in the zone of that fate. Man, I'm really glad this, this fits.
What?
I'm really glad that my villain fits.
Yeah, the villain fit. I'm so glad that our heights are so different so that when we do that, there's very much different 2 hands that stick out.
Yeah.
Whistle.
whistle, get slapped by one of the scantily clad bathing women that think I'm whistling at them.
Why are there just women bathing in the middle of town?
Because it's a hot spring, my guy. You're lucky they're not naked.
Oh.
This is literally like one of those mineral springs that have real health benefits.
I see. Why are we catching a boat at the mineral spring?
We're not catching a boat.
And this man was not here if we had walked up here earlier.
Or at least he would not have spoken to us.
He only came out of hiding after we whistled in these 3 specific spots, 2 of which he cannot see from this location.
It's a good thing that he never stops watching those locations.
Actually,
ever.
he can't see 2 of those locations from this position, nor could he hear either of those whistles. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would be coming? If the captain said that we would be coming, why, in God's names, did we have to go to 3 places in this town and whistle for you? Mastiff, I think I know what's going to be on the island of the healer goddess.
Is it gonna be these guys?
Oh, I'm really tempted to make that the eye of the world. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Decline real quick. I got a job quest here. I'm joking.
We got a job quest here. You know, if you're gonna send me all over here in Hell Yonder for some ingredients, I can go, like, learn more white magic while we're doing this. Did you say white magic? Never mind.
Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beast man Aetheryte, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with him. He speaks of the unamplified Aetheryte, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there's no fundamental differences between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions. Ah, well, if it ain't the Sharlayan lass, welcome back! Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogoromo form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going to the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling in the old ones with traps. Run the wrong step, and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way round, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, who got rule mines are like the bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aetheryte, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetheryte shards in the depths of Ogomoro... How do I pronounce this word, Mastiff?
Ogomoro.
Ogomoro.
Think of it like tomorrow, but Gomorrah.
Ogomoro. You would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We have this Sharlayan bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't know rightly how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Sharlayan scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be... yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zulma's Rune and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far. Though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not ye can't handle, mind. Goat, I want soup. I joined Taka's stream like 3 hours ago, only for my internet don't exist. I didn't know he was still streaming.
Helen.
Helen.
We're about to fight a god!
What
Finally.
the fuck is going on?
What prompted that?
I honestly don't know why any of this has happened. Like, literally the last 6 hours of gameplay could have been cut from existence, and I don't think this game would be any worse.
You know what's funny?
What?
This is the shortened version.
I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask how long the original version was. I'm glad.
I don't know, but this is the abridged. Oh, hey, by the way, you're under attack.
I sure am. You're actually kind of struggling with these, huh?
They take a minute. I'm really under-geared. My gear is behind. Once I get caught up on my job quests, I'll have decent... Most of my gear will have become decent.
I didn't realize you were behind the job quest.
Well, remember, I'm level 45.
I see. I fucking hate gods and I have no idea what's going on. True. So this is the Aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papa Limo speculated. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. Oh, well, I guess you're just gonna have to do this without me. It seems you... I ad-libbed that, and then she fucking said it the next sentence. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Ram. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. I'm helping! Fear not, I'll summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it's possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. So, like, the god hasn't been summoned yet, right? Like, I'm walking into a den of kobolds, or... Now, let us see if I'm worth my salt. Ah, I see I'm being ignored. Yeah, not gonna lie, I really hate Ashtola.
Really?
I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not your preparation. she has done nothing but show up when you are maybe about to learn information and say she has learned it already.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Man, it's great having a healer. Hit those sick-ass healer cues.
This is this week's combat, by the way. I ain't doing a dungeon. Well, I mean, you said dungeons were get me the mount?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a cutscene, so I hope the others will wait. Look, an overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. He uses our aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled! Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of the Crags. Hear me, Overdweller! You and your treacherous brethren must be held accountable for breaking our covenant! You shall be the first to face judgment, then Limsa the Minza and her Oathbreakers! Liars! Betrayers! Oathbreakers! Oh, great father, Lord of the Crags! Titan, we summon you! Titan, we summon you! How'd you get your hands on a video of me and my siblings? I can sue you, you know. This is not what I imagined Titan looked like.
Same.
He
They
is
kind of
come!
did him dirty in this game.
He is come! He is come! The Lord of the Crags! Titan has come! Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless overdweller, thy mired hearsays shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Meatball Man, I will talk to you in a moment. Okay, I'm here.
Alright, I'm gonna need to give you some help with some of the mechanics for this.
Sons of man,
You won't get to them.
murderers of my children.
Alright, get to the edge. Get to as close to the edge of the red as you can without being in the red.
Well,
That guy almost fell. Remember that if he goes down to hit swift cast res.
I know I'm trying my best here.
I know. Just making sure you remember.
Why am I not healing you?
Good question. I just hit bloodbath, so I'm gonna start self-healing.
I was definitely hitting the party heal button.
Oh, you do have to be close enough to people for that to happen.
Why? Someone just... Okay.
He was too close to the edge.
Yep. Swift cast res. Res.
Oh! I'm in jail.
You're in jail.
Granite jail.
Oh, I'm out of mana. That's why. Okay.
Don't worry about this one.
Yeah?
It's not gonna knock you off the map.
So our other guy stood still the entire time?
Yeah, I think that he died and quit. I think he just stopped trying after he died once. It should be said, he may not have done this in a while. It used to be that if you get knocked off the side, you couldn't be rezzed. It's a moderately recent change that you can res someone that gets knocked off.
So, bigger problem, I'm really running low on mana. Why am I being attacked by the... I am in gay baby jail. Help. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should I try and res him again?
No. Oh, he was asking how you're supposed to block or dodge it.
Lord of the Crags! Great Father Titan has fallen! That probably wasn't supposed to be said in like a cheery voice. Oh, pretty crystal. Both this god fight and last god fight felt like they ended so like abruptly.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's no fanfare when they die. Ah, yes. Now we have 4 of the 6 elements of Vestroia. Sorry, I was making a Bakugan reference. Anyway, where were we?
It's fun.
The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgotten! Never be forgotten! No! No, never! 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands! Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace! Until our dying breaths we shall defy you! Defy! Decry! Defy! Deny, decry, defy, whatever.
That is the kobold verbal tick. They say something and for emphasis they give synonyms.
Now these are the readings one would expect of an Ekin. I've seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that's wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Rathian. My curiosity is as you so eloquently put it, would have been bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorza, given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. You and your fucking big claw hands. Fool. And now he has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would have chose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? And she doesn't even say hi to us, she just fucking moves on. Oh, never mind. Hi. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you've had the matter well in hand. I've taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I'll follow anon. There's something I must investigate before I depart. I'll teleport you to the Aetheryte and Zelma's ruin, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? So that was definitely a self-teleport animation that they just used for this cut. Oh, never mind. We're still here.
Yep.
I can't even congratulate people because they left.
Yep. The guy asked, how do I block or dodge that? And I just had to tell him, be as close to the red as possible. You're always going to take damage, but the closer you are to the epicenter, the more damage you take.
Mm. He must have been asking it as I rezzed him.
He was asking it mid-fight, and I didn't have the time to type to him.
Fair enough. Did you?
Yes.
We were, like, just down the road.
Don't care.
I am
Oh,
relieved.
yes. I think you'll love the name of the next quest.
Alright. I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next steps. All good things.
All good things. Let's Aetheryte ticket.
Hold
no, sorry,
on.
we need to speak to Rashat Ricky.
Hold on. I need to speak with her
Hold on.
first. Though word will already have reached the Maelstrom Command, protocol requires the a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours. So you're continuing to have me do everything. Cool. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. I don't like her. I honestly feel like we could have done this without her, except she had the key to the door.
Yep.
That was all she did.
She gets better.
Uh-huh. I mean, God, I feel like even, what was the man's name that we traveled with first?
Thancred.
Thancred. I feel like even Thancred did more than she did.
Yeah, but you liked Thancred.
Right. At least Thancred dressed up with us when we were going undercover. I made a joke that he didn't, and then he did. Oh, God, why am I in Limsa?
That's where we had to go.
Oh, let me turn away. Where are you? There you are. Where are we headed?
Where are you?
They're behind you.
Alright, Ethernet to the aft castle.
I think I just passed 2B.
Yeah, you can get the Nier Automata clothes in this game.
Mm.
There's an entire raid series that is just.
Oh, I totally, like, Donowall meatball that entire fight. Let me see here. You want to know a funny law in China? In China, it's illegal to reincarnate without the government's permission, though apparently it was only put in place to piss off Tibet. I love how you have killed multiple gods. Is this the origin of Christianity? They just sent out some dude to kill all the other gods they could claim to be the only one? Yeah. Yeah, basically. Where are we? This way. Ooh, I like that chick's outfit.
The girl with the wings?
No. Pink hair cat girl in... She's walking down that bridge.
Okay.
Anyway. I feel like pink-haired cat girl describes a large number of people on this server.
Listen here, you.
Thank you for coming, Ram. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order of heroes, the people of Limsa Lominsa, are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scion of the Seventh Dawn. Oh. We are getting applause from the... Oh. Hello, it's me, Minfila. I'm totally not listening into your conversations at all time. In fact, Ishtola has informed me of your success. Yes, that's how I've learned of it. And only that. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorza, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Ishtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seem as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Walking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Paradise, I swear she's listening in. She only ever calls and breaks in conversations.
Yep. Use a ticket.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, what's this? Gabu Sprout.
Yeah, you got it for, during the MSQ as a reward.
Hey, if I start that teleportation and move, does it still waste the item?
I wouldn't test it.
Cool.
I don't know, but I wouldn't test it.
And I've still yet to see an exotic dancer that wasn't a Mikote. Why are all of these villagers out here? Oh, that screaming I heard. I'm not sure I want to know. You hear that commotion just now? What in the seven hells were they doing in there? Wrestling a pestle? You look the adventurous type. Mind taking a quick look? Where's Tataru?
Better go into the Waking Sands and see what's going on. All good things.
Oh. 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 I don't know. I don't know.
Do the voice, the narration for the...
I don't know any of these people. No, hold on. I completely avoided walking into the important part first. I wanted to check who was here. Where are all the actual people that I know? The guy that was sweeping, the two red-haired twins? Hold on a second. I don't know any of these people. They killed a bunch of people and then put their bodies here. Oh, no, wait. This guy I totally know. Oh, fuck. He's dead.
Yeah, no. They are all people that were here the whole time.
Where are the red-haired twins? Oh, fuck. Oh. Well, I mean, it's a good thing we can respawn at the nearest Aetheryte crystal.
Because we have the Echo Ram.
Fuck, that's right. Normal people don't have that.
You're gonna have to read the first line because I accidentally clicked. My finger got too heavy.
Wait, why are you reading? Who are you reading for?
Just go to the, whatchamacallit.
Oh no, the guard with the hair that you liked! What is that?
Oh well.
Why is Neuraxia still making the noise as though she's floating?
She's not dead yet.
Little Onion Fairy, why? What happened here? This one is glad. Walking one is safe. You're very small. I'm sorry, you're reaching up for me. Oh, my head!
Well, I got a headache.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoix, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh.
What part of the dialogue are you at right now?
She gasped. I'm still in the part that's that's voice acted.
Okay.
Some bitch has a gun and she's shooting down people.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Oh, they fucking killed the engineers too. Yep, they're dead.
Talking about Biggs and Wedge?
Yeah,
Oh no.
Biggs and Wedge are fucking dead. Like she held Biggs. No, that was Wedge. She held Wedge at.
Out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
She held Wedge at gunpoint and said, "Bring out the one who killed Ifrit in Titan."
That
And
was
when
not Wedge.
oh, that was Biggs.
That was neither of them.
That was one of the engineers.
No, that was a guard.
Never mind then. Okay.
Remember that one of them is a Lalafell and the other one was a Rogue, and
Yeah.
the guy that she shot like that was a Highlander.
Oh, okay. I can't tell the difference.
I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So, it would seem.
She's not even going to put up a fight? Isn't she supposed to be equal in power to us?
And yet
No.
I knew to look here. But
She is
how?
not a combatant at all. She just has the echo.
And yet you knew to look here, but how? I'm gonna sleep now, sorry I couldn't stay long. Don't worry, Meatball Man, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you.
Hold that thought.
Oh, fuck, she roundhouse kicked it.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once.
Oh, well, they took Papa Limo
Have
and
you not
Tataru,
done enough?
and boy, they're stabbing
Enough. We must away.
they're stabbing the shit out of Jeremy. Listen to the background.
Yep.
God, they're still going. Oh, poor Jeremy.
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough.
Well, at least he was punished for stabbing the shit out of Jeremy.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
So they took the book guy, whose name I can't remember, Papa Limo, and Tataru.
And Minfilia.
And Minfilia, I guess, yeah.
And the one I don't care about.
Walking one, Minfilia. Ask this one too. In case walking one returned, this one was to say, at church in eastern Thanlan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect walking one Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save.
This is one of the moments that it really made me be like, "Fuck the Empire! I'm killing these motherfuckers. I love."
Yeah, I was about to say, if you hadn't said anything there, I was about to sigh and just go, Paradise? I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill them. They killed my little onion friend.
Yeah. I was more talking about Jeremy and you know, all the other people here. They killed the minesweeper. Can you imagine?
They killed the minesweeper?
The guy who was sweeping up the stones for no reason?
Yeah.
I think he's dead. I don't know. I really can't find him. I think this is them, because the pink the mage girl was the one who like watched him sweep for no reason. I can't find the red-haired twins. Like, I found Johnny Bravo, but I can't find the twins.
Oh, you made me spit. I'm glad I wasn't drinking anything that would have been all over my computer.
Yeah, you remember the guy who was part of Little Amiga?
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo. I see him. I don't recognize much else to this cast, to be honest.
A lot of them were nameless.
Yeah.
Well, step out into Vesper Bay and take my taxi.
Uh-huh. Oh, Ryunosuke, thank you for waiting at the door. I'm glad you didn't have to see that. Oh my gosh, that was creepy!
What?
I swear for like half a second there was a blue-haired cat girl in your exact same outfit.
Possible. By the way, we've killed Titan. At any point, you can say, "Let's go do the dungeon thing to get me a new mount."
Let's just end this quest. I assume is gonna. I mean, how far away from any given aetheryte point is this church?
I mean, it's right up here.
It's this one right here. Yeah. So hold on. Let's just, you know. I'm sure we'll find a good stopping point soon where they'll send us to a place that's kind of like not good for us to travel to. And I also want to do the Valentine's Day thing.
Yeah.
We're probably running a little
Probably
late tonight. Is that that probably isn't okay because you have to hand off your child.
Yeah, after that I can go to sleep.
Fair enough. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. Well, you know, I did just kill a god, but this is neither here nor there. If there's anything I can... What? If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Father, forgive me, I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead. Father, I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfila was among those taken by the Garleans? Yes. I saw it with my own eyes. How? You weren't there? Oh, okay, right. I have to explain all of this. Let us pray.
You see, I have this magic power given to me by an actual god.
Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfila's. I have known her since she was a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquise, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquise. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I know, I met him. It's been a few weeks, but, you know, we've talked. I should explain. Marquise is a survivor of the Battle of Cartenou. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would have surely perished in the desert. You know, now that I look at him, he looks awfully familiar. Marquise, I want you to look after Ram. Do you understand? Yes, father. We've talked before. You can't take it with you. Excuse me, Ram. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which is found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but I cannot say. Perhaps if I were to tinker with the device, it would come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to the Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ball-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They're often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. It should cover it. Walk down to town, oh, hello?
Helen. Why not?
Pillen. Is it just me, or does the rain fall underneath the pillen?
I mean, yes.
Like
And remember that the rain is also pouring sideways right now.
It's raining sideways!
I love that that's a thing that can happen. I love it when it rains sideways. That happens a lot in Florida. That doesn't happen as much here.
I prefer rain when it's more like a mist that you can barely feel. Like, that's my favorite kind of rain.
Oh, that's my least favorite kind of rain. You just end up moist.
I mean, you end up soaked either way, you know?
Yeah, but the method of getting soaked is different.
A bull-point chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know? Take this golden coin purse. Balls! Balls! I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. That was a nice person. Didn't even haggle us, or... Where'd you get that hat?
What hat?
Were you? Did you? Anyway.
It's a bandana, Ram. It could have just been folded up in my pocket.
I suppose.
Sucker. He
There's-
doesn't even realize that there aren't pockets in skirts.
There's a mark on it that I don't recognize. Oh, jeez, you brought that inside?
Yeah, I can bring it inside.
Terrifying.
Oh yeah, that's because I found this in the incredibly haunted manor.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Have you brought the tools I requested? Yes. Why do I have to hand them over individually? Here you go. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. Thank you for waiting a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. Now, how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they move with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motion countless times before. Pardon me, Ram. This was a mistake. Please give the Hollow Lord to Sister Elune. The man who once owned it is currently in her care. I think it best that it be returned to him. Is she in the room with us, or...?
Nope.
Of course not.
She's in the graveyard.
Of course she is.
Get wet, Ram.
Mm-hmm. Yes, hello. Sorry to interrupt your burial, but I have a belonging of the person you're trying to bury. Good evening.
Sorry to interrupt your burial, but you've been burying this person for the last 6 months.
Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man that I've been trying to bury for the last 6 months? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Perhaps they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that the cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquise said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. I don't suppose the owner might have been a Garlean spy. It may behoove us to notify the authorities at Cant Drybone, but mayhap more importantly, how did Marquise manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. No, keep talking, don't turn around. I recognize you now, Ram. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Walking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave the work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. You're joking. Off to the Walking Sands.
I'm to go carry some bodies around.
Boy, I love having my inventory full of bodies. We probably should have stopped there and moved on with the other stuff we were supposed to do tonight.
But now we're at Vesper
And
Bay,
now
so
we're
we
here
don't
at
want to waste
Vesper
a ticket.
Bay, so we don't want to waste a ticket. Hello, Vesper Bay shopkeep. How are you, and what accent is in your repertoire? Eh? You don't look like one of the church fellas? Oh god, why did I ask? Now that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell ya. God's damned Imperials. Patoy! I don't know what quarrel... Huh?
Patoy.
Patoy! I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, but I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, I ain't seen you around here before. Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul these bodies to the lich yard out in the eastern gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. You might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. I'm gonna kill everyone here.
Real sensitive of you.
I'm gonna kill everyone in this village. Everyone in this village.
Why?
Oh. Mastiff. I found the red-haired twins.
Yeah. You couldn't find them. He could. By the way, the guard that I liked her hair, she's one of the bodies we have to carry.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Did you do that on purpose?
No. Just like her hair. She had really good, like, straight black hair with good bangs.
Purdue, could you not step on the corpses?
I really shouldn't have invited the stomping chocobo to help me with this.
Can we only carry them 4 at a time?
Yeah, you can only carry him 4 at a time. You're carrying 4 adult bodies.
That's not the only thing in my inventory right now. What happened to the big fella with the weird voice? Oh, forget it. Just bring the next batch and next batch and toss 'em in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Did you know you're in an MMO? Where are you going? Why are you to the left there?
Oh no, I'm done.
Oh.
No pressure.
They don't even bother naming these ones.
One of them is Neuraxia. They don't name her there.
Yeah. We know some of their names.
But it's not them anymore. It's just a body now.
That is a Okay? I don't know why I turned the camera like that. That wasn't intentional.
Did you get a panty shot on one of the
Sure
corpses?
did! I wasn't trying to. I wanted to get Neuraxia in frame. And then I looked back at what I was doing.
Sure. I'm not gonna play that game with you, I know. I've been there. It's like, oh no, Neuraxia! Oh no, that's not a view I wanted of a corpse.
Come, a sloth voice. Come, let's finish this before I die of old age. Wait, what? Oh, okay, Neuraxia's corpse is named.
Mm-hmm.
That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here's done.
So, the next step is taking us back to Camp Drybone, which is a teleport
Okay,
point. Do we want to
so
go do Valentine's Day
Let's
stuff?
do Valentine's Day, and then let's do whatever you need for the mountain.
Alright. To Gridania!
Sure, I'll ride your teleport. Saves me a trip home.
Don't talk about writing parody.
I've already done so like 3 times today. I don't know why this is disturbing you now.
Take the Ethernet to Mikedo's Amphitheater. The person you need to talk to is on the stage.
I can't believe it's Valentine's Day. We are
Not
we
until
are.
the 14th.
I know. That's next week. We are a month and a half into 2024.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that man is naked. Who am I? I think someone's standing on top of the person I'm supposed to talk to. There we go. God, there's a lot of people here. The symbol of love. Hello there, friend. Can you feel that? The person standing eerily close to you? Love is in the air, just waiting to be snatched up by questing hands. That means Valentine's Day is upon us once more, and I, Astrid de Valentine, and my fellow emissaries are here to support all who would avail themselves to this bounty. You have the air of one in constant pursuit of adventure. And what greater adventure is there to fall head over heels for another? I'll pass. Welcome, my friend,
I'll
to the
pass.
festival of adore and affection. I'll pass. Also, I really like this person's outfit. Anyway, moving on.
If only you could send them a tell to let them know that you like their outfit.
Come to think of it, an intrepid adventurer like you might be just what I require. Might I ask a favor of you? There is a lot of whispers being sent left and right.
How do you know?
The pink text.
You shouldn't be able to see other people's whispers.
Then it's emotes that I'm listening to, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
You're seeing everyone doing the heart at each other.
A fellow emissary by the name of Emily departed earlier to prepare a little surprise for our festivities, you see. But she's been gone for quite some time. I would like you to make sure she hasn't gotten herself into trouble. I would go myself or ask one of my associates to check up on her, but all are busy guiding our love-starved realtors. As you can see, we are a bit overcrowded.
Really? You shouldn't be on the stage until called upon.
I'm in your debt. Before she left, Emily said that she would be practicing under the trees near Fen Il Fineries. No doubt you will find her there. Okay, bye.
No doubt.
Where am I headed? Hello.
Follow your...
Hello, Carbuncle.
It's a map, 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 it's a map!
It's an orange map, and I'm following an orange waypoint. I hate my life.
You don't hate your life, you hate color blindness.
Are you standing on the person? Goddamn butler.
Yeah, I hate it when people do that.
If I shift the angle just the teeniest bit, I bet I can triple the cuteness factor. No, quadruple it. Excuse me. Ah!
Fuck!
Who might you be? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Astrid asked you to check on me. Blah, 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 blah. Well, isn't that sweet of you? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ram. Wah, 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 wah. I suppose you're wondering what I've been practicing here, so far away from prying eyes. Wah, 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 wah. Patience, my friend, patience. If you truly wish to see what I've been cooking up, pray come to Mikito's amphitheater. Wah, 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 wah. In cue laugh track. Oh man, all of these people sprinting back and forth. It's almost as though this quest only has one. Why are there so many men? I swear there are more naked men here than naked women. Which is strange compared to everywhere else in this fucking game. Hello, Astrid. You brought her back as promised. Thank you, Ram. Oh my god, I see like 4 Ryunosuke's. What's going on? Ryunosuke, please! The Shadow Clone Jutsu! Disable it! She intends to demonstrate her, what did she call it? Right, love heart on stage in just a moment. You can be part of her very first audience. Here, clear the stage, please! What was with the camera? Why am I clapping? That was, yes, cute. So this is what you've been working on. The Gridanians are reserved people who've been long reluctant to openly express their feelings to one another. Yet I believe it is of the utmost importance that we open our hearts to those who we hold dear, in this season of love most of all. Now is the time for everyone to shed their fears and wear their affection on their sleeves. That's what inspired me to come up with the love heart. I can only hope this simple expression is enough to motivate people to act. Well, the elves like it. Well, it certainly appears to have made an impression. Navigating matters of love is oft a nerve-wracking task, even for the boldest of us. Yet with this gesture, I believe you've given the townsfolk the perfect means to convey their feelings. Emily, I encourage you to go about the city and perform the pose before any you might find floundering in the ocean of love. Go on and ignite the passion in their hearts. Leave it to me! Would you mind lending me a hand as well, Ram? As an adventurer, I'm sure you've touched the hearts of many. There are doubtless few more qualified to guide others in pursuing and realizing their passion. I suppose there's a lot of hearts behind me. That's because of this lantern, right? Okay, good.
Yeah, Ram. Go make hand hearts at people.
Wonderful. Now, before we set forth, I would ask you to remain on stage for a while so we can judge your pose. Considering the import of our mission, I'm afraid we can't leave it until it's flawless. Is it? Okay. I've got it. Behold!
Ching.
My, I am equal amounts impressed and envious that you managed to perfect the gesture in so short a time. It took me ages to get the hands right.
Oh, Ram, you're so cute.
Ideally, I would like you both to get started immediately, yet I do wish we had another emissary. And how
It's almost like it would be really nice if there was a cat girl with an open shirt here.
How serendipitous that I'm here to offer my services. That's not a cat girl with an open shirt. Lisette? Lisette? Who?
What's that?
Lisette? I don't
That's
know.
how you say it.
This person said it like it was somebody that we would know. Oh, okay, never mind. Allow me, I believe an introduction is in order. The esteemed personage before you is none other than Lisette de Valentone, my dear sister and predecessor as emissary of Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, Astrid, ever one for propriety. Let not her introduction intimidate you, my dear. Call me Lisette, Lizzie, whatever you fancy. Alright, Liz. So are we about to all run around town giving hearts to people? Is that what I'm about to hear? Yeah? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pleased as I am for your offer, should you not be enjoying the festivities with your beloved? My adorable Astrid! Though I may have relinquished the burden of leadership, I've not abandoned my duty as herald of love. You yourself said that you lack a capable for help. And here I am, yes? As a daughter of House Valentione, I cannot stand by the flames of let the flames of adore dwindle. Let her help, Astrid. It might just be what she needs before her rendezvous with Hortefence? Hortefence. Emily, I told you about that in confidence. Ah, so that's the way of it. In that case, your aid is most welcome. With that settled, let's go forth and quicken the seeds of romance yet to sprout throughout Gridania. Pray, teach me this pose of yours, Emily. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Might I suggest we split up? Our adventurer friend here can handle Old Gridania, whilst Liz and I cover New Gridania. Alright, Old Gridania... Wait, that's where my guild is. Oh, fuck. Given the season, you shall no doubt find more than one individual who is flummoxed by their feelings. Strike our pose before the lost souls, and an outpouring of love grant them the courage to tell what's in their hearts. I regret this quest. There are a few areas in particular...
All it's gonna give you access to is a heart chair and the love heart emote.
A few areas in particular I'd like you to visit once you're ready. Just say the word and we can begin. But I have to. You know why?
Why?
It's content.
Content. Let's see the grumpy lizard man make love hearts at people.
Ready? Wonderful.
Take your shirt off with this quest.
I've marked a few I refuse. I've marked a few locations in an area where people tend to mingle. I'm confident you will find more than a few individuals need of a little push. Show them your best retention of their love heart and give them the courage they need. Is that why there are so many shirtless men running around?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're running around giving hearts to people, so they took their clothes off?
The reason that they're doing it is equal parts for jokes and equal parts because it works in the role-play scene. As cringy as that is to think about, it works.
Alright, off I go to Old... Wait, I'm in Old Gridania. Off I go to... Where the fuck am I going?
Off I go to shops to make hand hearts at people who look sad.
Dejected lad. Oh, my love, what have I done to increase your soul... In what? Dejected lad appears to have an argument with his lover. Lift his spirits with the love heart. Oi! Boy! Behold. Your pose is quite the... pose. You pose quite the pose. I see. It's a symbol of love, a call to bear one's heart, scars and all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was terribly late for our rendezvous. I dared not tell her the reason for fear it would vex her further. I had been so preoccupied selecting a gift for her that I lost track of time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. Thank you for helping me think through that, my friend. Perhaps there is time yet for Valentine's Day miracle. You're welcome, Cloud.
Did that actually look like Cloud Strife?
There, look, he had the yellow spiky hair. do. Just a lot of naked people. So
They're
many
not
naked.
even naked. They're just mostly naked.
They're just mostly naked in public.
Clearly, you have never seen a pride parade.
No.
Hmm.
Brassbound.
You live near Miami. You should attend one day.
I'm good. I don't go outside in Miami. It's hot. What is it? If you have a matter to report, keep it short. I'm rather occupied at present. Perhaps I could invite him to a meal? Oh, but how would I even broach the subject? I thought the Woodwheelers weren't allowed to be anything but model citizens.
Oh no, not at all. They're generally racist fucks.
Okay.
They're kind of a militia that acts as a police force.
The brass-bound Woodwhaler seems distracted in the way only the lovelorn are. Perform your best love heart. Behold. Stop that! What manner of strange gesture have you just accosted me with? A curse? An insult? Explain yourself this instant. Wah 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 wah. Excuse me? I need to be brave enough to express my feelings? Are you claiming that I, a proud lancer of the Woodwhalers, lack courage of all things? Well, you would be right. I'm too craven to invite someone to a simple meal. But your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior spirit. I'll carry out the task if it's my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer, and forgive me for assuming the worst. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to abandon my post, and what the fuck? I didn't mean now!
Well, love always comes first, Ram.
I'm so sorry. What was your partner's name? I didn't check anyway. Just totally abandoned her post. What the fuck? I don't know why it's so much fun to poke logic holes in these stupid stories and these stupid quests. Oh, thank goodness it didn't ask me to, like, go to somebody in my guild. It'd be very awkward.
No, you don't go to where the, like, meditating priests are to make love hearts. In a way, you're a priest.
Such a perfect specimen. Firm, soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them right up. Not the produce, mind you. Him, the proprietor. If only I knew the right way to tell him how I felt. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, sure. Whoops. Ta-da! In front of the man that you want to. That is an adorable pose, but why show it to me? You mean to encourage me? It's very kind of you, but I'm afraid the prospect of confession is daunting. I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are most suited to cut into heart shapes. To be completely, it's a completely natural question to ask, considering the spirit of Valentine's Day. Yes, truth be told, I've had my eye on him for some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach, but thanks to your unique motivation, I found the whatever. Thought occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentine's Day in the first place? Also, why is the heart in that shape? That's not what a heart looks like. I should know. I've seen plenty myself. What? Oh, you see, I'm a butcher's wife. Oh. Wait, you're a butcher's wife and you're after the produce manager?
Oh,
I stunned myself with that one. Gonna move on. Return to Astrid.
Moving right along.
I got the life in search of good times and good news. With good friends we can't lose. I feel like there are more people here than there were 5 minutes ago.
That's possible.
And I can't click on Astrid. There we go.
Try looking directly down at her from above.
Her?
Astrid, him.
Oh, okay. You're back.
Whatever. Astrid's a woman's name. I don't know.
Oh. Seeing as my sister has yet to return, might I ask you and Emily to recount how fared in the meantime? Please don't pose again. It was terrifying. Well, I found the pose to be eye-catching, if nothing else, perhaps even embarrassingly so. Even though it was I who invented it, regardless, I'm proud to say the folk were practically lining up to see it. What about you, Ram? Well, I had a cop leave her perch. I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear that others were spurred in action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origin of Valentine's Day symbol, the heart. Which makes me wonder, are you two aware of how it came to be associated with Valentine's Day? Is this a matter of exposition? Are you about to explain it to me anyway? Has something to... I've never thought about it. Then allow me to teach you. It all began with, Liz? Heavens, your face is white as a sheet. What's wrong? Horst fenced. I saw him speaking with a woman in the Carling canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately. Ooh. You don't suppose it was... Oh, God. You don't suppose it was a tryst, do you? Absolutely not. You know Horstfence would never be unfaithful to you. Nay! Purge the very thought from your minds. I know, but when I saw him and that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped, and before I knew it, I was running from the sight of them as fast as my legs would take me. Love is the fruit born from bravery. Have you forgotten these words, Liz? They are our words, passed down by our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentin. She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship. And she was not merely a countess, but a warrior true. Not symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of a heart, the symbol of the source of courage. Remember that. Thank you, Astrid. You're right. Countess Arabella would be mortified to see her prodigy act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I'm ready, Horstfence. If he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he has another thing coming. You just set her on the warpath. Ahem, I'm clueless to the nature of Horstfence's connection with this mystery one, but I dare say Liz needs friends by her side. Might I prevail upon you to join her and stop a bloodbath from happening? Leave it to us. I'm very good at healing magic. I'll make sure he lives.
I'm very good at healing magic.
You have my gratitude. I place her in your capable I place him in your capable hands.
Him and only him.
Him and only him. My sister will be fine. We'd better hurry, she said. Horstfen and this unknown woman were with the Carleon canopy. Let's see where she's headed. Where? Quickly, to the Aetheryte. Where? What's the Carleon canopy?
The Carline canopy is the tavern right beside the Aetheryte.
Okay.
It's where Mother is.
Mother, got it. So what are you off doing during all of this?
Class quests.
Class quests. I've got one too, but I think I'll save it for next time. Oh, here they are. Hello, horse fence. Please run. I'm warning you, like, run. She is on the warpath. Horse fence! Who is that woman? Gosh, she lost control of her tongue. What do we do? Love is the fruit born of bravery. Whatever. I would definitely not be, like, supporting the woman. Instead, I would just, like, blatantly ask from the side, who's the chick? Horse fence Pastroit. For what reason do you intimate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you? Have you not to say for yourself? It would seem nerves caused Lucenne to fall back into the mannerisms of her noble upbringing. I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Horsefence for counsel, as I admire the devoted relationship he has with you. I was hoping he could offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with the one I adore. My love, my first thought was that you could not bear to wait another moment for our meeting, but now I could see you could not bear the thought of me with another. 'Tis as the very Fury herself stands before me, a goddess in both spirit and flesh, both full of passion and devotion. What a fortunate man am I! I mean, that's, you know what, that's as good a thing you could say to a woman in that state. I regret my action would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please set your heart at ease, my darling. My eyes are for none but you. Now and forever, I only choose a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers. Oh, that's it? Gods, I've made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you. The lady of House Valentine should comport herself in such a way. I'm completely ashamed. If I may, my lady, I now understand why you could be upset, and I admire your bravery for confronting us. What that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings. Alright, everybody, all together now. 1, 2, 3... Oh, nope, that's not what we're doing? Okay. I may no longer be the head emissary of love, but I'm well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart. Oh.
And that's why I was coming here to fucking behead you.
Love is the fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bear your heart to another, it's more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have been. You must confess. I promise you the risk is worth the reward. I suppose I would regret it for the rest of my days if I never found love because I was too afraid to fight for it. You're right, my lady. I'll do my best. And I shall continue to pass. Once again, forgive me for... Oh, horse fence? What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
The sight of your angelic pose struck me to my very core. My heart is like to burst from my chest. Oh, yep. I don't think any healing magic will help that. The elementals say he has about a week to live. I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two of us will return and appraise Astrid of what happened here. I trust you won't mind if we inform her. It is a her. I hope you don't mind if we inform her that you and Horsefence will be partaking in festivities earlier than scheduled. We're leaving you here with your boo. Enjoy.
We're leaving you at the tavern and inn, where you will get a private room alone, so that you can engage in festivities. It's pretty plain what they're saying.
A little bit. Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning, and it would do much to smooth over this little misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I might have caused. By the way, why are these two in matching outfits? Like, mittens and all. Let's return to Miketo's amphitheater and give Astrid the good news. Yeah, no. Be still. My heart. Yeah, no, he's got a week to he's got a week to live. Clear! Damn. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Ensure! And suddenly I can no...
Esuna.
Huh?
Esuna.
Asuna. And suddenly I can no longer emote. Thank you. I have lost all feeling in my entire mind. Where am I headed? Amphitheater. Come to the famous pillow pit. No, I think I'll pass, thank you. Lots of people out here advertising. Yeah, advertising.
Meanwhile, these people are telling me that I need to go back to my instructor to consummate my training.
Lots of lion folk out here, jeez.
They're called Rothgar.
I know.
And when the new expansion comes out, there will be female Rothgar.
I know, I'm sure people are ecstatic. Oh, I'm so relieved. It was just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world. You deserve my thanks as well, Emily. Don't mention it. I'm happy we were here to help. Though we've had our ups and downs, I believe we've accomplished our goal of showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentine's Day has been a success. Which reminds me, although my explanation of the heart's origins was interspread with some dramatics, I take it you were able to piece together its meaning. Vaguely, yeah, sure. Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight. Countess Arabella's legacy lives on, not only in the tradition of Valentine's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield. In commemoration of her brave pursuit and love of the face of insurmountable odds, the heart has come to symbolize her, and eventually the very concept of love itself, capturing the imaginations of men and women around the world. Today, while many may recognize the symbol, few know of its history. With Emily's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that I'm overjoyed. Countess Arabella's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love, just as it did your sister. May we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a Valentine's Day overflowing with affection, my friend.
Meanwhile, you're just sitting here like, man, you are barking up the wrong tree.
I am here out of obligation and nothing more.
My friend, the cat girl, shoved me at you and then fucking disappeared. This was all a prank orchestrated by Paradis.
What is this portal sitting in the middle here? What is this?
That's something that Reapers do.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
You can't interact with it.
So... Mount Quest?
Oh. Mount Quest. Alright, I need you to teleport to Camp Dragonhead.
Hey, real quick, what is Braving the Depths? It says that I've done everything I need to except with Speak with Bibimu.
Yeah, that, I believe, is taking you... that's a dungeon unlock quest.
Oh, okay then.
So go finish that right quick. The dialogue does not matter.
Meh, it's in the middle of who knows where. Oh, it's so far. I'd have to teleport to Little Alamigo. I'm good.
Okay.
Save
well, I need you to teleport to Camp Dragonhead.
Teleport. Camp Dragonhead?
Camp Dragonhead in the Kurthus Central Highlands. Or...
I don't think
yeah, Kurthus Central Highlands, Camp Dragonhead.
What?
Do you not have it?
Probably not. Is this Lenosia, Black Shroud, Thanalan?
None. None of those.
I don't have anything outside of those three.
Alright, instead, teleport to Fallgord Float and I'll taxi you.
There it
I'm
is.
going to take you to the snow.
Yay!
Helen.
Hey. Hey, Paradise.
Yes.
Are you happy now?
Yes, I am.
Alright, I'm in.
That person has been doing squats every time we've come by.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Are we here that often?
I'm here semi-frequently. Frequently enough.
Hmm.
Remember, I had to come here a few times for my Lancer quests.
I think I've only been here the one time the main story quest asked for it.
Huh.
Snow!
And I'm slow again.
Why are you slow?
Because your speed is based on your familiarity with areas.
Oh.
And you gain that by doing quests.
Oh. I see.
If you go to the row of red buttons at the bottom right and hit travel, you'll see one that just says mount speed, and you'll see your speed everywhere.
Huh.
Talk to this fella.
I cannot.
Does this guy not have a blue checkmark quest over
Nope,
his
he has
head?
a red checkmark quest. Required
What
level
does it tell you?
required level 41.
You're one level shy.
Is this a timed event quest?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a
Let me
quick...
go see when that is gonna be happening.
When does that end?
I'm looking that up now.
Also, wow, yeah, your outfit for this weather, not the best.
Not good.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind, most of what I'm wearing now is the Draken armor. Like my chest piece, no, but the legs, the boots.
You have
and
gone
the greaves.
full pirate on me. We spent too much time in Limsa.
Clearly. Don't worry, soon enough I'm going to have the full Draken set, and the Draken set is armor that has literally been bathed in the blood of dragons. So. This event is going from January 30th to March 11th.
Oh, then we can just do it next week.
Yeah, we can do it next week.
It's already midnight, we may as well. Is there an aetherite crystal around here I'm supposed to attune to?
To the north, I can taxi you there.
Sure.
I had to, send a message right quick.
Okay. We'll end the session here. I'll go and start next episode with my class quest.
Class quest.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Oh, I
You-
left without you. My
Yeah,
bad.
you like summoned it and then bolted.
My bad. Wasn't paying enough attention.
Man, people really need to work about getting monsters out of their towns.
That's a fate.
It's a real problem.
The people of this land are literally at a war. At war. The people of this land are at war with dragons and have been at war with dragons for centuries.
Mm.
There is an entire religion in this land based around fighting dragons. And dragons are sapient beings in this that don't have a concept of time. Something that happened to them 3,000 years ago may as well have happened yesterday. Yeah. Aetheryte.
Alright.
There you go.
Is this a safe
And
place?
dragon head.
What?
Yeah, it's a safe place. Anywhere with an Aetheryte is a sanctuary.
Corthus, Dragon. Alright. Cool. Well,
I'm gonna go finish my class quest.
alright, have fun.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
I
end
should
here.
get a helmet.
Cool. I'm sure your outfit will have completely changed by next episode.
Maybe. I won't be level 50 by then, so I don't actually get the torso piece until 50.
I see. Well, we have finished the worst part of the game. Next time, we spend apparently a lot of time doing a bunch of dungeons, and then maybe avenge our fallen friends.
Maybe.
Woo! Vengeance! What?
They're gonna stay slow for a little bit, and they're going to steadily accelerate to good.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining. I'm gonna go and bleep the thing I said at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, please do.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.